Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to review and also quick unbox this awesome looking security indoor camera. Now this is called Owltron and it is modeled LF-P3T. And I have to mention that this is 1080p motion detection security camera, plus you can put an SD card in it, and just in case if it ever gets stolen, you can also buy a online space, so that way you're always going to have it ready. On top of that, this is going to have a official phone number for United States or Canada for customer service and a little technical assistance, so you can process things very easily. And I do not want to forget, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, click the subscribe button. Make sure you share this with your friends and family. Make sure you click the notification icon, select all, in order to get notified once we have a new video out. On top of that, if you have a question, drop them at the bottom of the video. We love to help you out ASAP. And don't forget to click the like button. It really motivates us to make these type of videos quickly with a little more detail every time. In here are all the components that are part of the box. It comes with this user manual, and once you open it, it talks about the service upgrade. On top of that, the content, what's included in the box, going inside of the how easy it is to set this up, and then some information on how you can ask for help if you need it. When you go to the other side, there's nothing here, but once you open to the back, it's same thing in a different language. Now it does come with these screws that you can hook it up to the wall. Now it does come with a wall mount, which is really cool, that you can set it up in a wall, and there is 2 screws that are involved. And here are the screws that you can hook it up to the wall. And also it comes with a little cap so it can go inside of your drywall, so it will be done properly. And then once it's done, you just have to set it up. And there's a little screw that goes underneath of it, so we'll hook up the camera right on top of it. Makes very easy to set this up. It comes with this little ruler that will tell you for QR code NAT pairing, and it shows that you have to be that. Now it comes with this little adapter. This is USB-A, and it is going to be 5 volt 1 amp, and this is created for Canada and United States. It also comes with this charging wire, which is USB type A to micro USB, and it is made by a flat wire, which it looks very slick. And the big moment, the actual camera itself. And here's the first look. We haven't touched it yet, and you can see that in the front of it you have a sticker. Now that way it means there's no handprint on it, and we don't want any handprints. When you go to the back part of it, you have the speaker set up, so this way it has two-way communication, so you can see it. And then going to the bottom part, you have the reset button, and also you have the power line connection, which is micro USB. And then that way you can see that you can rotate all the way. And the speaker is always in the back. I really like how this has been really designed. You have 4 little legs in the bottom with your serial number, and the manufacturer information is there too. The MAC address, the FCC ID, everything has been written right in the bottom. And you have that little scroll so you can hook it up on that wall mount that it came with it. And once you put it on the ground, it's really hard to move, which is really cool. But you can see on the sides that the handle is really nicely set up. So these hinges that is sitting on the side, it is not really going to rotate that much. Just a little bit. And then going on this side, there's nothing much to. It's same thing on this side, but it's made in a way so it gives you an effect that this whole part is connected here, while there's only one connector here. That's really cool. One more thing that I saw is the micro SD connection. So this way you're not going to just look at things on your phone, you're also going to be able to save files locally on this. And that little hole is the mic, as you can see, and nothing else. So once we take the top part out, this is how it looks. All right, let's get this connected. So now using the manual, we will grab this RQ, and we have to scan it with our phone. That we have to open, and it tells us to download it. It automatically takes you to Google Play Store, so you can click on install. And there you go. Once it's done, click on open, and you have to sign up. And once you're logged in, on the top you can see there's a bunch of icons, And in the middle, it will tell you that add a device. And in the bottom, you have a bunch of other tabs that we will cover in a couple of seconds. But first thing first, let's add the device itself. So we will say continue, and it will ask you to give him allowance of where you're located. So I will say yes to that. And then we have to set this up. So this is a smart camera, which will be the first one on the list. And it will tell you to make sure that it is done. And there you go. I had to change it to 2.4 to make it simple for you guys, that you do require to have a 2.4 network or a mesh network in order for this to work. Once it's done, click next. And here you go. Now you have to point it in front of the camera itself, and that's where the
Start connect.
now it comes with this little ruler, so we can use this to go back, and we know exactly how far.
Success.
There you go. Now it already found it. So you say prompt hurt, and now we will give it a couple of seconds for it to totally connect. And there you go. It found it. Now it's rotating to make sure that everything has been covered, and we say done, and then we say test, and it's just set up. That's all. So we're just trying to position it properly so you can see it. But as you can see right now, I'm also going to capture this on the screen, and I will show you how it looks. So on this side, on right here, so I'm just going to move this a little bit. So here we go. This is how it really looks. Now, if I have to move it a little bit, you can see that on the screen that I'm touching, and the screen moves. Now, it should also happen over here at the same moment, so you know exactly what's happening. Now, if I have to go to the main screen that I want to make it big, now this way it will be a big screen, and that way you can see it full screen right now. That's what I'm trying to do. And most of the stuff that's on my table is just showing, which is really cool. I really like that. One more thing it has is a mic. So you can click on it. So it automatically just go into... You hear that? There you go. Much better. So finally, all right. So you can see on the screen that I can go up and down, and same thing I can do is go right and left. I can make it full screen as you saw. One more thing I want to mention with this camera is that you have a bunch of other parts. You can take a snapshot of that moment. Also, you can record the screen, whatever's happening, and this is going to just record it on your device, which is a really cool thing. And you can press it again so you can stop. It will show you in the bottom. Now, when you press up, you will see a lot more options in this section, which says playback. You can click on it, and then it will take you back to playback. If you have a storage in this, you will be able to process that. Except that you can go back to your gallery, and your gallery have your pictures that you already taken and the videos that you have on your phone, which is a really cool thing. Another part is your theme. You can change your theme to be dark mode or light mode. I really like the dark mode. So the main functions on this will be home, and then scenes, which is going to be automation if you select anything. And also you can see that there is a part for your communication. Also notifications, so whatever happened, somebody moved by, it takes snapshots of it. And then you also have the mail. In this way, you know that exactly what they have more in sale that you can purchase. And then your information. Under your information, you can send this up to your Google Assistants or your Alexa, which is done by Amazon, and you can just talk to it and it will do the job for you. By the way, for these, you do require to have the Alexa or the Google Assistants products in order to make this work. And then going down, you have more information here that you can get assistance if you ever get stuck. When you go home, you have your camera and you can select it, and it should automatically go in and show you the differences. And you can see that I'm just moving it by hand, and it shows that there is a movement happening. You will be able to see the night mode, the voice volume. This way you can make it louder, or you don't want the other side so you can hear all the time. And that's how the echo was happening, is right in the bottom. So that way you can make the volume to go back up or down. That's very easy to process. Motion tracking, and also the detection is also on. The sound detection is also on. So somebody talks, it picks up the voice, and you can turn that off if you don't want it. You can put it on patrol and you can set it up. You can set that part up. You can also go to siren, and you can turn on siren. That will work perfectly too if you ever needed it. And also you can edit so you can get rid of some of these icons that you do not need. And easily it will happen. You can see there's a notification that I moved the camera. It works perfectly for you once you have it. But this is an awesome camera to have and very easy to function and set up, so that way you can process everything accurately. You can see that it moves by itself to detect what's around, and it gives me notifications every time I do that. So that means it's just trying to figure out where my hands are right now in order to pick it up, which is really cool. So this is how everything is set up with this camera, and I know that you're going to like it once you have it. The price is very reasonable. I would really suggest everybody to purchase one. All the links will be available in the bottom. I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment on the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is exitex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and other social networking places. And thank you.